Welcome in, YouTube. Hello, welcome into the taco truck one more time. I've got an exciting team today. We took we took the original video, what we were thinking. We went, we practiced, we played our first 50 matches, and I've got a team, YouTube. I've got a team. It's spicy. It's really fun to play, and it's gonna get those matches done pretty quickly because these matches have been taking a while. If you're getting those Bronzor mirrors, if you're getting those Wynaut mirrors, it is not quick at all. So let's take a look at this Tacos team here for the mini cup. It's gonna be Riolu, Darumaka, and Lick Seel as the safe swap in the back. I put together a video showcasing a lot of the leads that you might run into. So let's get into this video here and let's take a look at how this team performs. So to get into the first battle here, we lead into the Snow Runt. As you can imagine, Snow Runt, pretty good lead for you. Same thing with the Alolan Sandshrews. You're going to be able to tap it down, shield up the move, and here we do get the Razor Leaf for coming in next. We are not going to swap out. We're going to throw both of the charge moves with Riolu. Get as much damage as we can do in. As you can see, it's not bad. For resisted charge moves, Riolu really does a lot of damage to these Pokemon. And some of the Pokemon that are a little weaker than Budew, they really go down quick. So you can see the Budew's going to go down. We're going to come in with the Darumaka, and Darumaka gets the quit. That is a theme for these battles. There's a lot of Cottonee, a lot of Bronzor in the back, and Darumaka comes in like a house on fire, taking out those teams. Now another game here. We're going to lead into a Tentacool here. Little interesting lead here. This was the only Tentacool I played on the entire night in all of the matches, but you never know when you might run into one. So we threw it in the video anyway. We do have to swap out here. Tentacool is going to be able to beat the Riolu. We go into the Seal to take the charge move. We get the wrap, and they swap into a Bulbasaur. Nice thing here, Bulbasaur is going to have to shield these charge moves, and you know what it means when the Bulbasaur comes into the safe swap Seal? It means that that grass type is going to get farmed down by the Darumaka, and Darumaka is going to be able to unleash. Also, I see Seed Bomb coming from the Bulbasaur, which tells me I probably don't need to shield if I don't want to, but I'm going to run with my Darumaka here. So had this been a different scenario, we may not have shielded that, but we're running with the Darumaka here to try to get this game. We're able to swap in the Riolu on this Barboach and get the cross chop off. Look at that damage that Riolu can do. He's really tough to play. He's really squishy, but when he gets in the right spot, the game is over, and Darumaka coming in with that energy, gonna be able to unleash it on the Tentacool, and does just get the KO with the shield in the back. Pretty pog. Next game coming up is going to be a lead into a Croagunk. So as you can see, we're kind of running through some different leads here. Croagunk, pretty spicy, but you might actually see one. It has a pretty good moveset, and what are we going to do here? So we get into it. The Poison Jabs start unleashing. The Poison Jabs are doing just as much as my counters, which is scary for me. Obviously, I'd never played this matchup before. Charge move coming in as well extremely quickly. So the Brick Break goes out. Not going to be very much. I'm going to think about swapping here, I believe. Nope, we go straight for the Cross Chop. We're going to lose this first matchup, but we are going to get both shields. And we are going to come in Seal, I believe, and farm down. We're going to take the Brick Break. Your Seal is an all water type Pokemon, just water. So the fighting moves don't threaten it like some of the other ones. So you can see why he's running with the Croagunk. Although the poison typing is going to be really tough against the Confusion, just like my Riolu is. But Riolu, as you'll see later in the video, still can do huge damage to Bronzor, which is why I really like it. All of its damage is going to be neutral. And Seal coming in here with the Icy Wind. The Barboach is actually going to be really tough for me. I've got to hope that he throws energy here. He didn't load up any extra, which is very lucky. And so because of that, he gets another one, and I think he's one Mud Shot away there when I get the 3 Fire Fangs to tap him down. And the Deino in the back is going to be tough. A big reason why I'm running Fire Punch instead of Flame Charge, chat, is if we had Flame Charge, we would never have gotten a charge move here. You have to run Fire Punch. I think Flame Charge is just... you just shouldn't be using it. It's very rare that I ever even have enough life on Darumaka to take advantage of the charged up Fire Fangs. throwing the Fire Punch, landing the charge move, every now and then getting 2 is just so much better. So here in the second game, we're going to lead into the Houndour, and they safe swap the Seel. Guys, when we won leads, they safe swapped Seel on the Riolu a lot. Riolu has to shield 1 time and tap down the entire Lick Seel. So this is a complete hard win here. We're going to be able to destroy the Seel. Even if they come in Bronzor here, you now have 2 charge moves to unleash on the Bronzor, and both of these cross chops plus the counters are going to do almost half of the life against this Bronzor. So we had a great lead. We're going to be able to bring in the Darumaka. He brings back in his Houndour. I'm just going to let Seel go to the Wolves because Darumaka can bring this game home. We're going to take the crunch. Does huge damage. Really. Houndour does a lot of damage. Also, Poochyena, be really careful. Another really fast charging, really high attack Pokemon that has been sneaky. I've seen it around some other streams. If you do see lead Deinos, remember, just a side note, it's probably going to be the Deino, Seel, Bronzor team that Valor Ash is running. So you can see Darumaka bringing home the win. We're winning a lot of games with shields. People really don't expect it. That's why I like throwing the energy into the Pokemon that resist it. Now here we get a bad lead here. Wynaut in the lead? We go straight into the safe stitch Lick Seel. Perfect case scenario here. They come in Cottonee because if they don't sneak in any extra fast moves, like I've played this matchup and had charms get through because of the game mechanics are a little wonky. If they get an extra charm through, you can't get 2 icy wins. So we get the quick swap here. We get the charms through. We stop tapping because we want to keep extra farm for Darumaka. Darumaka's going to go ahead and shield this. We're going to farm this all the way down, get to the Fire Punch, and Darumaka is going to be able to really threaten the Pokemon here in the back. Going to be doing his best here. The Wynaut coming in here. Darumaka doing his best. Going to be shielding up, outputting more damage against this Wynaut. We are going to force another charge move for the Wynaut, but they actually go for the swap. They swap out of the matchup. They swap into their Bronzor, which is frankly a great swap. Really tough for me. Am I going to be able to get enough damage on this Bronzor from the Riolu? You're going to see right now how much damage we can do, right? Way more than you expected. You didn't think I was going to be able to swap in there and do 60% of that Bronzor's life. We take the Psyshock. We come back in Darumaka. Darumaka not going to be able to take out the Wynaut. So a tough lead there against the Wynaut, but we almost come back. Now, Ninkadas are going to be coming up next. There's 2 Ninkata leads here because Ninkata, I think, is going to be getting more and more popular. Something that you need to pay attention to if you are going to be running this lead, you're going to have to make some decisions. So the first time here, we're going to go straight into the cross chop, throw it into the Ninkata, see what kind of decision he decides to make, and he does let it go. So big damage coming out there right off the bat. We're going to throw in the Lick Seel, take the same approach here. We're not going to worry about shielding this up, and we are going to do our best to try to get the energy rolling. Cottonee comes in again, another perfect scenario, chat. Cottonee coming in on our Lick Seel is exactly what we want to see. It means Darumaka can come in with a hard farm, and we can get the energy we need to unleash some damage. This is absolutely perfect. When the Cottonee comes in, they double farm thinking that they need to, but he actually plays this really well. He gets me down. I get caught not switching, and the opponent just makes a great switch, wins the game. I lose with 2 shields. So had I been paying attention and swapped out there and not let my Darumaka die, we would have had an easy win, but I made a mistake there. So now another lead here you got to be careful of, Minccino. Minccino is something a little bit different. It does have charm, so we are going to do something I haven't done the entire video. We're going to swap out into Darumaka. And get the Fire Punch off on the Wooper. Wooper is going to be able to load up a lot of energy here, man, and he goes for the tap down. We get a lot of damage on him, but he is absolutely loaded on energy. I'm going to come in Seel just so I can take the charge moves. If I bring in Riolu, I'm going to have to double shield, and so we go straight Seel. We're going to let him go. We are hoping there's no Bronzor in the back here, and that we can somehow get through this line of Pokemon. The Seel is going to be taking another charge move here. Wooper showing why it is ranked what it is. We swap into the Riolu to try to delete the charge move. We fail. There's a little bit of desync in the game, so we're not able to get the counter in. Counter is by far one of the moves that's having the most trouble. So we should have been able to get a counter in there, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for us, which was very, very weird. Oh, looks like I misedited one of the videos. My bad. Weird. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So we're going to get into the next lead here. Next lead is going to be the Cottonee lead. This is a disastrous lead. We're going to go straight into the Seal. The video that I made a mistake on there is going to be the other Ninkata. But we'll just keep rolling. I got so many battles in here. There's so much information. I don't think we need to worry about it. So really, really important here. We're going to go straight into the Lick Seel against the Cottonee. And you need to have a quick swap. You need to swap on your toes and make sure that you get the swap off cleanly, because Cottonees and Charm have really been able to get in extra charms. It's a really big problem, and if you swap your Lick Seel in and they get an extra charm on you, you lose the game. The game is over. You cannot get a second charge move, you don't get both of their shields, and you lose the switch advantage. It's an absolute disaster. So we're going to go into our own Darumaka. We make a big mistake here. We played back perfectly in this game. We expected the opponent to come in with their Cottonee. The opponent came in with their Vulpix instead, and I'm spam tapping swap. So instead of having the Darumaka against the Cottonee, I actually hold the energy on Riolu and end up losing the game because I was not careful about my swap. So be really careful. People are ready for you. If you have that in the back, they're going to expect you to come in with the right matchup. Just always make sure that you wait to see what comes in. It's just tough though, because people are getting extra moves, and the way the mechanics are, I feel like you can't take the extra 1/10 of a second to see what's coming in. You have to make a decision before, or else you're going to take a fast move. And in many cases, taking that fast move just means that you're losing a game anyway. So it's really hard. You got to find a balance between assuming and assuming and guessing what your opponent has, and then trying to make the best decision. So really tough there. And this battle's gonna come down to it. We get the Lick Seel coming into the good old Wynaut. Wynaut is going to be everywhere. And one thing that's nice about this team is, as long as Wynaut doesn't get the Riolu, the other Pokemon on my team can do a lot of damage to Wynaut, which is really beneficial. So I'm going to be able to try to tap down here. We do go for the Fire Punch because we get it first. I want to force a shield on this Wynaut, which is one of the most used Pokemon by far. It's nice that it's not usually in the lead. So Riolu seems like it's been pretty safe for me. So we're going to swap in here. It takes quite a bit of energy to get to Mirror, to get to its charge move there, the Mirror Coat. So we're going to be able to load up some energy on our Riolu, take advantage of the reverse farm, but again, we make a mistake. You have to be really careful. We could have farmed down that Meltan a little bit more. We just spammed our charge move, threw it right away. We weren't careful. But we still get the dub because we have the Darumaka in the back. And just a little joke, man. Just a nice way that we finished the game at the end. Coming in here, and then had a little quote for the end. There we go. It's gonna be right after this game ends. Oh man, the Darumaka. Exactly, and that's what it's all about. The Darumaka making him quit, making us feel good. The battles were awesome. Guys, try this team out. You got a lot of information there. How to play Snow-Leads, Tentacruels, Crogunks, Houndours, Wynauts, Ninkatas, Cottonees, Bronzors. You have the tools. You know how to play this team. Give it a try if you've got the Riolu. Tomorrow, there'll be another video on a team really similar that performed a little bit better. It's not quite as fun, but it performs a little bit better. It's essentially a cubone where the Riolu is, so it's going to be cubone, Darumaka, and Seel in the back. So video coming out on that tomorrow. Keep your eyes tuned. We'll be streaming again live on twitch.tv, so head over there, drop a follow for some live battles, And remember, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, just keep on tapping. Until next time. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but it's time to head to the beach.